Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Built by Blake. This is Built by Blake. I am Blake, of which the builds are built. Today is going to be a short, sharp video of one of the funnest things you could do to a car. I'm not really sure yet because there's so much speculation behind this, either absolutely blowing up your car or making some sweet flutter noises. So today, super quick install. I picked this up for 10 bucks, posted to my house. Take this off, slap it on where the blow-off valve goes, and then all of the blow-off air that's supposed to go out of your blow-off valve then gets pushed and bounced back against the spool of your turbo, which, as you can imagine, probably does it a hell of a lot of damage. But due to some recent circumstances, which you guys will find out in later videos, I have lost a lot of care factor for my turbo and really the whole motor setup for now. Rip the old, I think I got a GFB response, the one that you can change the circulation, whether it's venting to atmosphere or back into the car. Chuck this bad boy on there, and then we should get some sweet, or it could just go, and then game over. So we'll bring the car in. She's just outside at the moment. You guys didn't already know, owning a bad car, everywhere you park, even if it's a matter of 3 meters of driving, you've got to air out every time. It's one of the obligations that you get when you put bags in a car. This is our little guy here. It is the GFB response, and all we're going to do is take that bad boy off. Where did I put the other one? Where did I put that other thing? Put this bad boy on there, and then, as you can imagine, if you know how a blow-off valve works, this is obviously pressurized from the turbo, and then it gets fed into the manifold. This blow-off valve's job is to vent any of that air that would normally go back onto the turbo, and then obviously if we block this off, the only spot that the air has to go is back down through the intercooler, back through the turbo that's spinning at probably 100,000 plus RPM, and bounce out of here, out of this tube here. So that the noise that you want or hear, or you hear cars dosing against that, that is actually the air coming back from the manifold, bouncing against the blade, spinning in the turbo, consistently just going out this tube. So hence why there's so much speculation around doing this sort of mod and just completely making your turbo cactus, because you can imagine the turbos literally spin at over 100,000 RPM, and this is designed like this for a reason. So if you're just going to put all this back pressure on the turbo and just make it bounce against the actual turbine itself, then yeah, you could absolutely get problems. If you want it to sound sick, well then do this mod. If you don't care about turbos and you got unlimited money, do this mod. It sounds sick. Alright, so just as a before video, I'm just going to turn the car on and just give it a few revs. You probably won't see or hear too much, obviously, because it's not really under load, not as much as it obviously is when it's driving, but we'll do an after driving test. At the moment, it's just a regular blow-off valve. It just goes psh, so. So now we take that off, we block it off, and then we see if it makes any difference. And if it doesn't, we'll go for a drive. And if it still doesn't make a difference, maybe it just wasn't supposed to be. But I feel like it should make some sort of noise anyway. Okay, so this is 2 little things to note. You'll have this hose going to one side of your blow-off valve. That one there. You're also going to have your vac line going to your blow-off valve. Simply jam a screw in that one and zip tie it down. Find something that's about 20 mil round. Coke bottle lid works great, apparently. I don't have a Coke bottle lid, but I have a sensor, alarm, relay that I'm going to hose clamp around. All very legit items. And then you're done. Legitimately done. It is that quick and easy. Hose clamp with a plug on it. Bolt, as you can see, that I just screwed in. Now you just gotta start the car and see how she goes. So fingers crossed it doesn't blow up. That is fucking dog. Why doesn't it sound good? Alright, we'll go for a drive.
Wait until next week when the diary is installed.
Oh, there's a bit there. Is that even worth it? Not really. It definitely. Oh, that's f***ing disappointing. I was like, I don't know what I expected. I expected like a. You see the videos of like Barras on YouTube. It's like,
Definitely not going to do that.
yeah. I like that way more, to be honest.
This doesn't feel like 700 kilowatts, man.
It doesn't feel like it.
You told me it was 700 kilowatts.
It's deceiving. It's only when it's above 8,000. We only got to 7,500 there, so.
100%.
Done. How to make your car flutter for $10. Does it flutter? Yes, it absolutely does. Is it worth $10? I would argue yes, it absolutely is. If you're running like crazy high amounts of boost and you actually are worried about turbo fatigue, then no, it's not. But on this little thing, not interested. So anyway, fun little mod. Let us know how you go. If you blow up your turbo, I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. Do whatever you want. Catch you on the next one. Bye.
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love.